In this video, I'm going to share with you 6 tips on how to travel light. For more Hawaii videos, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell so you're alerted every time we post a new video. Aloha, I'm Miriam and this is Yes to Hawaii. We make Hawaii videos, take the guesswork out of planning your trip. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the description box below, so feel free to skip around the video for the parts that you came here for. If you're new here, hi, I'm Miriam. I work full-time as a concierge here in Waikiki, and I make Hawaii videos to take the guesswork out of planning your trip. I started packing light out of necessity. I'm usually a solo traveler, and I don't want to carry too much stuff that I have more stuff that I need to watch or more stuff that I need to carry. Whenever I travel, I typically will only travel with a carry-on and a personal item, typically a duffel bag or a purse. As a concierge, I'd see guests coming to and from the hotel, completely tired, exhausted, and they'd have all of their luggage with them, checked luggages, carry-ons, personal items, bags, completely overpacked and struggling. I'd also heard horror stories where a guest would arrive, but their luggage would not. Their luggage could be delayed 2-3 days, or worse, completely lost. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 6 tips on how you can pack light when you travel here to Hawaii, especially whenever you're traveling with only a carry-on. Tip number 1 is to check to see what your hotel or Airbnb includes so you know what not to pack. Some common items include towels, beach towels, certain toiletries like shampoos, conditioners, soaps, laundry facilities, dry cleaning services, reusable water bottles, and some hotels even offer beach credits to use towards beach rentals at their facilities or at their sister properties. The Alohilani Resort, for example, offers their guests 3 daily credits to use at Beach Candy for any rentals such as surfboards, boogie boards, umbrellas, Bluetooth speakers, and a few other items too. Some other hotels also have items that previous guests have left behind at their bell desk. Some of these items include boogie boards, pool float, snorkel sets. So before you purchase any of these items, stop at your hotel's bell desk and see if there's any extra rentals that you can check out as well. Similarly, if you do purchase any of these items, instead of just tossing them away so they end up in the trash, instead see if you can leave those items at your bell desk. That way it can be given or passed on to another guest, less items that will go to waste. Tip number 2, kind of going off of that, if you pre-booked activities, check to see what each activity or excursion includes. This would be less things for you to have to pack. Typically, these included items will be included in your confirmation email. If they're not, just give the tour company a call and ask. For example, if you're doing a snorkeling tour on a snorkel boat, usually they will include a snorkel mask as a rental. Hiking tours will often include bug spray, walking sticks, rain jackets, and other things you might need on the hike. Trips to see Haleakala, for example, at sunrise, which is over on Maui, may include layered clothing for when you're going up to the top to see the sunrise. While for each of these different tours or excursions, you can bring whatever you'd like, it is helpful to know what's included so you don't double pack. Tip number 3 is to choose a quality carry-on luggage with a hard shell. If you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know I am a die-hard Away travel fan. I have their smaller carry-on in white with the ejectable battery pack. I also have their check luggage, medium size in Coast, which is a navy blue color. I absolutely love their luggage, and one of the main reasons I love that luggage is specifically because of the hard shell itself. It allows me to pack so much more into the carry-on, and it still is able to completely seal shut, and I can pack a lot more into it. Over the years before I got my Away travel luggage, I used to purchase inexpensive luggages at Ross or Nordstrom Rack that were soft shell, but the problem with that is the more you pack into those suitcases, it gets kind of a little bit lumpier, and it's harder to fit those same suitcases or carry-ons into the overhead compartments on airplanes. However, with the Away luggage or any other hard shell luggage, this is often not the case because those specific luggages will have a compression piece inside of the luggage, allowing it to completely seal shut, and the hard shell allows it to keep its uniform shape. I'll also always have a personal item that can be either a large purse or tote bag, and no matter what item I happen to bring with me, it always will have a trolley sleeve. It's such a nice feeling to be walking down the airport with just a simple carry-on and your purse or duffel bag or tote bag just clipped onto the trolley itself and the trolley sleeve. What is your best tip for packing light when you travel? Comment down below. Tip number 4, and this is easier said than done, is to leave space in your luggage for purchasing souvenirs or new clothes at the destination. Or if you're planning on doing some heavy heavy-duty shopping once you arrive, know that you can purchase inexpensive duffel bags, check luggages, or carry-on suitcases here in Waikiki itself. A lot of the ABC stores will sell these suitcases. You can also check, as I mentioned before, inside of Ross. However, keep in mind these aren't going to be at the highest quality. These are essentially oversold items, surplus items, and although they are still really good quality, keep in mind it's not going to be at the utmost quality. However, it will be good enough to get all those new purchased items back to your home destination in one piece for the trip. Tip number 5 is to create a packing list and stick with it. In general, Hawaii has a very casual dress, which makes packing very easy. If you're arriving during the summer months of June, July, and August, know that it is going to be very hot and very humid during the day. Also, know that not all places are air conditioned. For example, Duke's Waikiki, which is a very popular restaurant inside of the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort, is 100% open air. It's best to pack items such as cotton fabrics, cotton shirts, versus carrying silk or other items that will typically not breathe quite as well in a hot or humid climate. Also, in terms of what to pack or what to bring, know that because Hawaii is incredibly casual, you can get away with wearing a lot of casual items that you can easily dress up or dress down. For example, a simple pair of neutral colored dressy sandals you can easily dress up or dress down, limiting the number of shoes that you need to pack whenever you travel. For most one-week trips in Hawaii, I would say you need 3 pairs of shoes. The first is going to be some sort of running shoes if you're planning on doing any hiking or outdoor activities. The second is going to be a dressy sandal if you're planning on going out, perhaps to dinner or a nice restaurant, something that you can easily wear throughout the day but also dress up if you need to. Item number 3 would be some sort of slipper or sandal or flip-flop that you're comfortable wearing to the beach and it's okay to get wet. My 2 favorites are going to be either the Rainbows brand, however those are made out of leather so you can't really get them wet, and the REEF brand sandals as well. And by REEF sandals, know that I mean the REEF brand sandals, not sandals that you're supposed to wear whenever you're stepping on coral reefs, which you shouldn't be doing in the first place. Again, this is for REEF brand sandals. If you're planning on going out for a little bit of nightlife, know that the dress codes in general are very relaxed for women. Typically, I'll wear a simple dress and some dressy sandals and I can get into most places. However, for gentlemen, oftentimes you will need to wear either jeans or pants. It's very rare that a lot of clubs will let you in with shorts, so jeans and a simple button-up shirt would be fine. And by button-up shirt, I do mean a aloha shirt that is typically short sleeve, not necessarily a full long sleeve collared shirt. Tip number 6 is to know you don't have to pack everything. And know that if you forget something, you don't have to worry. You can most likely purchase it here. Most hotels have convenience stores, and there's also ABC stores on every single block in Waikiki. In fact, there are over 50 ABC stores. If you haven't been to an ABC store before, an ABC store is kind of like a cross between a 7-Eleven convenience store, a Target, and a Walmart. They have everything from sandwiches, drinks, clothing, sunscreen, souvenirs, everything that you might possibly need while you're here in Hawaii traveling. Know that not all ABC stores are the same. Some of the smaller ones will of course have a smaller selection. Some of the larger ABC stores, such as the one on LEWERS Street in the IMPERIAL Hotel, or even the one at the International Marketplace, both of those also have hot food items in the back as well. One of the most common items I would say to just purchase when you get here is sunscreen. Some of the chemicals that are in certain sunscreens have been banned in Hawaii, and the easiest way to avoid that completely is to just purchase the sunscreen when you get here. And in terms of sunscreen, I would highly recommend that you purchase at least a 30 or 50 SPF. I've seen so many visitors come to Hawaii, especially those from northern states, using SPF 15 and only using it once in the morning rather than reapplying throughout the day. I've lived here for quite a while and I'm pretty tan, but I still use SPF 50, and if I know I'm going to be on the beach for the day, I'll definitely reapply my sunscreen every couple hours so I don't get burned.